when you're asking kids to stretch words in writing, you want them to do the stretching, not you. And I've been caught in that as well, where, you're so wanting to help the child, they're trying to write the word joy. Joy to the world. You're going to write joy to the world. And they're trying to write the word joy. And so they take that word joy up to the practice page, and you say stretch it. And they kind of sit there, and you go oy. And so you're doing it for them. I do it too. But you have to, even if you model it first and say, watch me, oy. And that oy is a tricky chunk, and you have to talk about that. But even if you model it for them first and say, okay, now you do it, then they do it. Okay, now you do it while your voice matches your eyes and matches your pen. All those movements have to go together. So let me stretch, and I'm sorry I'm a little hobbly today. Let me stretch a word, a very easy sight word, vowel, consonant, vowel. Can. If you're asking them to stretch can, they should be matching their voice with their eyes and with their marker. And I tell them sometimes to sing it. And that's how you get them to hold that sound. They can sing that word all the way through, because what you have with most of them is can, and they're there. And then they get lost. Can, and they're here. So you really have to talk to them about how their marker or their pen has to match where their voice is. And then when they're checking it slow, and they've already written it, their voice has to match where their finger is, has to match where their eyes are. Good, slow checking, boys and girls. And great job. You checked it really slow. Your voice matched your eyes and your finger. This is what you get typically. Can or can. And they look away. So they're really not checking it. I tell them, and this is so true, your brain is a computer. And your brain is a camera. And if you're checking a word and you look away, you're not taking a picture of it. You have to take a picture of that word, and guess what? The more pictures you take of the same word, they might say, well, I already took a picture of that word 1,000 times. Well, if you take it another 1,000 times, guess what? You won't have to stretch it anymore. You won't have to think about it anymore. It'll just be automatic, okay?